Tapped in exclusive. We are the internet, bitch.
Tapped In Podcast. We're joined today by Symba.
Yes, Sirski.
Symba, thanks for joining us.
Man, thank y'all for having me, bro.
You just came from like a pool party, right?
Oh, man, y'all just put me on the spot.
We got to put you on the spot, bro.
Yeah, I came from a party next to a lot of women with water.
How was that?
It was fun.
Are you enjoying that shit?
Yeah, happy birthday to the homie. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
it was
that's
pretty
awesome.
cool, man. A lot of homies, a lot of talented people. You know, great vibes in the building.
Great weather today too.
Definitely was great weather, man. That's why I got on shorts, tee. We chilling today.
Y'all came with good energy today. That's good, man.
Yeah, man. You know, it was a hot day today, but we made it through.
Hell yeah. Well, we obviously want to talk about the music, but I think it's important to talk about the man, Symba.
For sure.
So obviously you're from the Bay Area.
Yes, sir.
You've done a ton of interviews, so I don't want to like touch on all the
Same
stuff
shit, yeah.
that you've done already. Like we know Symba's from Lion King and all that shit. We know that, you know.
Yeah.
But I want like our audience to be able to kind of understand exactly where you come from. So you were born in Berkeley.
Yeah, so I was born in Berkeley. Most of my family is rooted in Berkeley.
Right.
When I was around 12 years old, we moved to a suburban town called Antioch.
Right, Antioch. Okay.
And Antioch is basically like a suburb that one day, I guess just the counselor out there was just like, we just gonna allow Section 8 out here.
Oh, okay.
And then once that happened, a lot of like
It got flooded.
It was lit as fuck.
minorities started moving out to Antioch.
Yeah.
So it was more like a predominantly white town at the time.
Yeah.
And then when I started moving out there, it was like a lot of different people from Berkeley, Oakland, Richmond, San Francisco.
Everywhere in that area.
Everybody started moving to Antioch as a way to think that they was getting out the ghetto, but we was all kind of linking back
Everybody
up,
was
making
just
a new one.
In Antioch.
How far was it from like?
It's
just, like,
36 miles.
So it's like a good
So
45 minutes.
So from Oakland, it's 36 miles. It's about 25 minutes if you know how to drive with no traffic.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if it's traffic, yeah, it's about 45 minutes. You know what I mean?
Okay,
But it's like basically going from like, I just did it today, from like Carson to like over here.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like the same thing for real.
That's not that far, actually.
Yeah, it's not far, but with traffic, it could feel far.
Yeah,
It could feel real
It's the
far.
other
Yeah.
side of town, in other words. But yeah, everybody moved to the suburban part. Where
Everybody
white people
moved
was
out
at.
there, man, and then, you know, we all ended up going to high school out there and playing ball. And, you know, eventually we all started rapping, having rap battles and shit like that. And that's kind of how I got into music. You know, my homie Bam back there, he was rapping. We had another homie that was rapping at the time, too. They had the studio, so just pulled up. And then ever since that day, I just kept going.
Who had a studio? Bam had a studio? Or
One of
just-
the homies that we was cool with had a studio.
But like for sure, like built
No,
out
it was
spot?
it was like a computer and a cakewalk program with a desktop mic.
Okay. So
it
niggas
was
was
like-
getting it in
so
though.
I set up like this, but like a cheap ass Walmart desktop mic. And then
But you were killing it on that mic.
yeah, we would go to SoundClick and get beats. Like before motherfuckers had SoundCloud, it was SoundClick.
Okay.
So we would go on SoundClick and get beats, and then we'd just like rap over the beats and put that shit out, burn them on CDs, throw it out at school.
So
kinda
niggas knew
buzz.
about your shit at school.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
We was popping in high school before anything.
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah, we was lit back then. Like
Was y'all performing?
a
and
lot
shit?
of people though, like most people who like get popping in music, they had something going on in high school.
Yeah, for
Right,
sure.
right.
Like something, like they was like the popular basketball
threw
player or
parties
the
or some
football
shit.
player
Yeah,
through
yeah.
parties.
Yeah.
Something like they did something to where they was popular in high school.
Right.
We was just rapping at the time. I played ball, and we was like,
Did y'all
just,
ever
like our
perform-
whole crew was just like
You did
people that was like the dopest on the team and shit.
Did y'all perform at like local parties and shit around the
Yep.
time?
We used to throw parties and perform at them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's smart.
I just said that shit in Dunkin' Donk back when I was throwing parties off G Street
yeah,
at 16. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So were you, as a kid, were you like super into music, or were you more like athletic, or like what did you notice would be you today?
Yeah, I kind of did, bro. Like when I was a kid, I had like a wild ass imagination. Like I used to act like I was on 106 in Park and shit.
Like as a kid. Yeah.
Like I used to walk out like in the bathroom like I was doing an interview
Like you were about,
and like let the crowd play and shit.
Yeah.
But I was real good at basketball.
Okay.
But with basketball, it was just like one of them things that like it was fun in the beginning.
Right.
And it's crazy I say this because that's kind of how music ended up rolling out. But with basketball, it was like a thing where it was fun in the beginning and then it became a job. But it became a job
serious,
early in life. And as a
Right.
kid, sometimes if you ain't got the like full work ethic or
Investment
passion
too,
for it, you
yeah.
can't really notice what it is you need to be doing to succeed in it.
Right.
So I realized that later within doing music because I fucked up in basketball and I know where I was lazy and didn't put the work in.
Yeah.
So with music, it's like never an opportunity that I don't miss because I know where I fucked up in basketball.
Right.
But, you know, just playing ball, bro, and just doing shit around the neighborhood, throwing parties, just kind of made me a popular kid in the neighborhood. And
Right.
I linked up with the homie Young Kurt, who was like, you know, a big influence. Rest in peace to Young Kurt. He was a big influence in Bay Area music.
Right.
Coming out of the East Bay. And when I first met him, like, I really kind of fell back from rapping. I was just like,
Shit.
I'm going to kind of just be like a manager.
So you were like kind of managing at the time?
Yeah, like I was just kind of like being like the overseer of everything.
You was just plugging shit.
Damn, you could have just, that's crazy.
And then, you know, as kids with egos, you kind of grow apart.
Right.
And I started doing my own thing. And then I just started learning the business, bro, and just kept going.
Right.
And shit, eventually, you know, worked out.
Damn, that's crazy. So as a kid, though, you know, like you said, you thought, you know, you did the 106 in Park, fucking, you know, you had that imagination going.
Yeah.
You knew you were gonna be a rapper.
I ain't know I was gonna be a rapper, bro. That's why I said, like, that's why I just said I rapped, I played ball, I tried to manage.
Right.
You know what I mean? I knew I was gonna do something. I just didn't know what it was at the time. But I knew I was gonna do something. I just always followed what felt good at the time.
I got you.
I knew whatever it was I was gonna be doing, it was something that would involve leadership.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So whether it was playing ball or speaking or rapping or you know, managing, whatever it may be, it was gonna be something to where I could kind of lead what it is I kind of seen and what my vision was.
Yeah. Did you've said in other interviews that your mom played a big role in your life.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? You said she was kind of like a hustler. She had crazy work ethic.
Yep.
So did she like raise a leader, or you think you were like born a leader?
I don't think you could really raise a leader.
Right.
I think you could, you know, you could teach leader characteristics.
Right.
But it gotta be in you to want to do that.
You gotta pick up that.
Yeah, like shit, you gotta have that shit in you.
Right.
Like regardless of what somebody could tell you, like I could tell so many people like how to succeed. Like,
right.
You know, like, all right, bro, this how you get the bag.
Right.
Do this, and that. But some people might not want to do that. You know what I mean? They may think it's another way. So they might try their way, you know what I mean, and do what it is they feel may be the best way.
Yeah.
But I think, you know, with anything, bro, like you gotta have, as far as being a leader, you know what I mean, as far as someone raising you or you being born that way, it gotta be in you. You gotta have a vision of your own. Like if you don't have vision,
right.
And there's nothing wrong with having vision. You may be somebody that could help the person and you can assist the next person's vision. You know what I mean? But if you ain't got no vision, bro, and you can't see what it is you want for yourself, how can you kind of tell others?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like how to find themselves.
If you can't find guidance within yourself to lead your own life, then how could you tell others what to do?
Exactly.
I understand you completely.
Exactly.
It's a different type of mentality.
Exactly.
I agree with you 100%. It has to be born within you. Like for example, we can use Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That kind of like
Mike. Look at Mike and Kobe.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right. Mike is just like the first of his kind. Right. Like it was like a Dr. J, and like a Magic Johnson, but Mike was kind of like both combined, right?
Yeah.
So he like took both and became his own.
Right.
And then he was naturally just gifted. Like you could see that shit when he was at North Carolina.
Right.
But Kobe was somebody that kind of had a slow start.
Yeah.
And ended up being compared to Mike because he was willing to put that work in.
Yeah.
Because he had that leadership.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And some people might take longer to find it.
Exactly.
That's
He
just the
used
thing.
to he used to practice against his fucking shadow. Like that's how like Kobe.
So funny story.
That's
he was
crazy.
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, but you need that.
You
That's
definitely
integral.
do. Because it's definitely like to be a leader too and to
Right.
like be somebody that's like aiming for the top. And I'm not speaking as somebody that's like there because I'm not there yet, but
In the
I'm
process.
working to get there, and that's something I want out of life.
Right.
So I can't really just speak as somebody that's there.
Right.
But I feel like from people I study and from people I watch, like to get there, like, and I realize this in myself sometimes, like you have to be like a bit kind of like narcissistic.
Right.
Like you
That
have
a
to,
little bit of that. in
you have to kind of be a little like
I
driven to
belief
do
in
shit
self.
that most people won't do to
I call it.
prove.
I call it foolish belief in self. You have to be like crazy
Exactly.
about yourself. Like I
Exactly.
have,
Yeah.
like there is no problem. There's only solutions. Like and I'm that motherfucker, and I'm gonna get it done for you.
Exactly.
Like there is no other way about it. I understand you completely. I feel you on
Exactly.
that.
It's like
It
you
has-
gotta have a type of faith that people scared of.
It's got to be unbreakable.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
most people would be like, all right, like I believe, whoop, whoop, and then they get there and then
it's
realize
not the
all the
same.
shit they gotta do, and then they like pull out or try to do something. But you gotta have that faith to get there,
Right.
and even if you know you can't figure it out at that moment,
It has to
you
be.
gonna find a way to
It
figure
has
it
to be.
out.
It has to be foolish. It has to be to the point where the people like it's no way that you could do it. And you like, man, that
I'll
ain't
get out of
shit.
that shit. Yeah.
That ain't shit. You
Facts.
like, but in your own mind, you like, I gotta figure this shit out.
Bro, let me tell you the craziest shit, bro. I started rapping like fucking Sleeves. We started rapping like 14 years old, right? And we rapping in a suburban community. And we're telling teachers at the time that we're not going to be in this semester for too long because we're about to get signed by Rockefeller.
I like
God
that.
damn.
We're telling teachers this shit, right? Because we know somebody that knew somebody that knew somebody that knew somebody
Right.
that
knew
worked at
somebody.
Rockefeller.
Right.
So we thought our shit was that fucking good that it would
Right.
go through 4 to 5 different people and make it to Rockefeller and be good enough to get Rockefeller to make them 4 or 5 people reach out to us to get us to come to New York and sign us to a deal, and we would be teenagers on Rockefeller with one of the greatest rappers in the world at the time by the name of Jay-Z.
Yeah.
We was some dumbass kids.
But
but
you-
that fucking belief
Right. It was
led
crucial.
us to this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it got us to a point to
The
where
butterfly effect,
Right.
the shit that I was saying, that belief made
It all
you think
dominoed
that
we
I could
wasn't-
take
to
it
each
there.
other.
we
Yeah.
wasn't right in the moment,
Right.
but we wasn't wrong.
True. That's true.
We wasn't wrong. We just wasn't right at that moment.
Right.
It's
You know
not
what I
if,
mean?
it's when.
You had the premonition, like you could see the future, like
Yeah.
that shit's
So
gonna
it
happen.
literally comes down to like who's gonna do it the longest,
Right.
who's gonna go the hardest, who's gonna stay up the longest.
But that's a fire thing to say though when you in school. Like, I'm about to get signed to Rockefeller, my nigga. I ain't even about to go here
But
no
we was
more.
really moving like that, bro.
Yeah.
In Antioch,
That's
though.
important. Yeah.
Like in Antioch, California, bro, where it's like no one even knows where the fuck this is, bro.
But you
You
still
know
had
what
that
I'm saying?
belief. You still had
But
that
it's like
belief.
we really thinking the biggest label in the world finna come fucking sign us at the time. But
That's
it gave
fucking-
us the belief, bro, to fucking keep going.
I wonder what the homies was thinking when y'all was telling them that shit.
Bro, it
I
was
want to
so crazy because
give me that story like and sum it up. Like what happened? Like how did that whole thing
it
play
started
out?
a gang war.
Damn.
Not a real gang war, like
But
a
like a-
school gang war.
Okay,
So it
so-
started being Rockefeller versus G Unit.
Ooh.
So we started getting kids that like didn't believe us. That was like, oh nigga, we G Unit. You know what I mean? And we used to have these paintball wars and shit
Damn.
in school. Like motherfuckers would ride around with paintball guns and just like catch you like with your girl at the movies and just shoot y'all up with the paintball gun and shit because you was Rockefeller.
That's actually fun.
But it was like some real shit we used to do.
Taking it very seriously.
But that's how much like of the hip hop culture, like we was like involved in.
Yeah.
Like we watched Smack DVDs, bro. We used to have watch parties.
I remember that.
As kids for Murder Mook and Serious Jones. Like
yeah.
Jay-Z Fade to Black. We used to have watch parties for this shit.
That shit was serious.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit was so
Backstage
serious.
DVDs, Red Man, Method Man. We used to
yeah.
watch this shit at the house like, bro, we gonna be like this, bro.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
We gonna kill the game like this. Real shit.
That's amazing.
That's crazy how TV used to be like so influential. It still is, but it just was so. That was like the pinnacle. It was like everything, man. Like it was just so crazy. I remember videos. I was talking to somebody about BET Uncut. Like if they bought that shit back, would you watch it right now? Hell yeah, niggas turn that shit on right now.
For sure.
Pit drill video.
It's just so hard because it's like BET Uncut is literally in your face every day.
That's
Instagram,
it's crazy.
Twitter.
It's crazy.
That's so
It's like,
true.
what the fuck I'm gonna watch BET Uncut
so
for?
much,
And I
yeah.
can just go on Twitter and just watch all the girls go crazy.
Yeah.
But to make a long story short, like I was just saying, like everything was based on like videos back then, like Juvenile, Hot Boys, all that shit. Right. It was such a strong influence on us. It was just crazy. That was our clothes.
Like DVDs.
We wanted to be
No,
like
that's
motherfuckers.
real shit.
It was crazy.
Some days, like when I didn't know what to wear to school, I would like watch music videos in the morning and like find what the fuck I was gonna wear.
That's fire. I never thought about that.
No, I used to do that shit like it was certain, bro. I went to Nelly. I went to school looking like Nelly for like a week straight, bro.
The jersey?
That's fire.
When Air Force Ones dropped, I thought I was Nelly. I rocked the Band-Aid on my eye. I wore a baseball jersey on Monday. I wore a football jersey on fucking Tuesday with 2 headbands.
I think you could argue that that's like the foundation of belief in yourself. Do you get what I'm saying? Like that, you could say that shit.
I wouldn't say belief in yourself. I would say it's foundation in the belief of something that you can do.
That you can do this. You can dress like Nelly and pull it off, and you're gonna.
And then the work that you put in to get there is the belief that evolves within yourself.
Exactly.
Because you got to start doing this shit to realize, oh shit, I could do this.
Like it's nothing.
Oh, I just wrote a hook. Or oh shit, like they fucking with this. I'm about to do another one. You know what I mean? So it's the work that gives you the belief within yourself.
Yeah. It's definitely that work ethic.
Yeah,
for sure. Do you want to spin the wheel?
Oh yeah. Oh okay. So let's
spin the wheel, and then I want to talk about his album. And
I want to talk about some other music shit too. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So we're gonna introduce the tapped in wheel right here, my brother. Hold on 1 second. So we're basically gonna have you spin this wheel. Like the stuff is kind of like self-explainable. Okay. Boom. All right. So you get 3 spins. All right. And if it says spin again, you get to spin again. And shit grub means some type of
you get snacks
or something like that. All right. Pause.
I don't gotta eat shit, do I?
No.
Paul, no.
I say, cause I ain't gonna do that, brother.
No. That's not the type of show we got over here. Nah, no, sir.
Luckily, it hasn't happened.
No, sir. You eat cat poop.
Yeah.
You gotta spin that again, bro. Resend it. Go ahead. Yes, sir. All right. Video reaction.
All right, they're gonna show us some shit up here.
Okay.
And then we're gonna see what it is. What the fuck does that say? Oh,
whoa.
Jesus Christ. Who the fuck picked this?
This is disgusting.
Yo.
Wait, that's the...
Are they spinning shots?
This nigga's tripping,
oh
bro.
My God.
With a pink wave
Is
cap
this on repeat?
Yo, stop that.
What the fuck?
So what do you think was going on with this man?
A lot of COVID.
You got it.
Looks like a whole lot of COVID in that shot.
A whole lot of COVID. That's the best reaction.
It looks like a whole lot of COVID. A whole lot of COVID there.
He's tweaking right there.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna have you spin again.
All right. Whole lot of COVID.
Where do you think that's happening at?
I don't know.
People
he was tripping.
In people's mouths.
Cap
Arizona.
or no cap? What's the cap or no cap?
Oh shit! All right, let's see what we got here.
What do you have, my brother?
Cap or no cap? Damn. Does the Bay Area have the best food? Cap or no cap?
Cap.
Damn. Cap. Why do you say cap?
Bro.
Who has the best food?
Yeah.
Have you been to Louisiana?
Yeah. That's a good point.
Now the Bay got some good ass food. Don't get me.
They
get
said they
me
got the
wrong.
best Chinese food in the Bay. Not trying to be like funny though. People say they got the best Chinese food in the Bay.
Are you talking about like San
We got
Francisco?
some good ass Chinese food. I don't know if we got the best
They
Chinese
say
food.
they're in New York.
I don't know one place in the Bay that's fucking with Wokcano.
That's the greatest.
And we don't have a
fucking
Wokcano
thing I've
in the
ever
Bay.
heard. There's no Wokcano in the Bay?
No,
Nowhere.
no.
Like,
I've
anywhere.
never seen a Wokcano in the Bay. If there is a Wokcano in the Bay, please let me know. I've never been to a Wokcano in the Bay. There's no Chinese food in the Bay that's fucking with Wokcano.
I feel like
The garlic noodles
Someone-
do be busting, dude.
was it
Now, I'm saying that on a low level.
Okay.
Now, do you want to go to Nobu?
Right.
Because that motherfucking... And I hate sushi,
Right.
but I fell in love with Yellowtail.
Yo.
I fell in love with the Yellowtail.
Yeah, Yellowtail's delicious.
I fell in
like
love.
butter,
That shit at Nobu,
That's how you know good sushi.
that shit is different.
That's how sushi
Yeah.
should taste,
It's
my
from the
boy.
wall.
That
like,
is
it's-
fucking different.
That's how
Yes.
it should taste.
Yes,
if
it
it don't
should.
hit like that, then it's not right.
It's not right.
Bars.
It's not right.
That's the-
And we don't have that in the Bay. Now, we got some good hood spots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we ain't got no motherfucking Wokcanos and Nobus. I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah. All right,
Larry June be talking about it be shit up there though. What be
There is
going
food
on
up
up
there.
there?
Larry,
No.
my nigga.
He said it be talking like it's nice up there. Yeah,
Larry,
he
my
tell
nigga.
it.
Larry is San Francisco
He said
nigga.
San Francisco.
So Larry,
okay.
Larry probably be going to
Cause he put me on Antioch.
But-
He be like Antioch trying to crack son.
it's a spot in the city called Gourmet.
Okay.
It's pretty good, but it ain't fucking with Wokcano.
It's not. Yeah, it's not on.
It ain't fucking
The
with no
Wokcano.
boo. It ain't fucking with Wokcano.
I respect. I actually.
Well, Wokcano,
hold on.
get this
I got a
man some
question for
garlic
y'all.
noodles for
How
life.
about that? I got a
All
question
right.
for y'all.
What's up?
Who make better chicken wings? Asian people or black people?
Oh man, come on.
I don't know. That's a tough one.
That is a really good
Me
question.
being a black person, I've had many of chicken wings in my life, right?
Yeah.
So I've had some really. I've been in Japan and had some crazy chicken wings, some
Koreatown has some
insane.
crazy wings, too.
I'm talking about these chicken wings is busting like crazy, but also I've been locally. I remember Arts Wings and Things over here off of Crenshaw used to have the crazy wings and the crazy fried cauliflower. So it's a hard one, but I think the Asian people got the crazier chicken wings.
I think so too.
And they don't even.
I
and
think
they don't
they're
even,
just-
They season it. They
I think
got
they're.
like
I was just about to say.
They
I was
got
about to
some-
say. I think us as black people,
We put like
we know how to
seasoning
like go crazy with chicken wings.
Right.
They know how to get creative.
Oh wow.
So it's like they'll give
just
you like
different
some
shit.
like Thai chili salt and pepper shit. That's just like, oh my
Simple but
god,
crazy.
what the fuck is
Simple
this
but
shit?
crazy.
Simple but crazy as fuck.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
Because
That
salt and
makes
pepper
sense.
wing.
Yeah. Hell yeah. if you go to Koreatown, you can get some crazy wings.
Salt and pepper wing. I
Yeah.
need that with that sauce. Say it
yeah.
again. Go ahead.
For weed.
Yeah.
Really want that.
Cop or drop? Hold on, we're gonna pull up something. Would you cop
All right,
this
you
or
tell
would
us if you
drop
cop
this?
this or drop this.
Okay.
What is
So
this?
it is.
Jesus Christ.
Drop.
It's
Look at that fucking
it's Supreme
thing. How
J.
much does this
What's that
thing
Yo
cost?
Gotti song? Drop.
Drop.
Drop. Drop.
Yeah.
Drop. Shout out Yo Gotti.
Drop.
Shout out.
That's amazing.
All right. Yeah, that's
so
hilarious.
funny.
Okay, put the wheel away.
I'm not one of them people that just be buying shit because it got the name on it. Like,
Agreed.
I know
They just buy the
motherfuckers.
fucking.
Oh,
yeah.
it's Supreme.
I'm
gotta
not.
get the
I'm
drop.
not paying.
Oh,
I'm not
fuck, them
paying
shits
over
is
retail.
ugly.
I'm not
Yeah.
paying over retail for shit.
I'm cool. I'm good on that.
That's crazy.
If I couldn't get it when it dropped, then it ain't for me.
Yeah.
No, I pay over retail if it's something I like, but
Like personally, you
I'm
get-
not.
my
Yeah,
personal
like,
pre-
I'm not fucking.
I'll do without.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing
I'll
it.
do without.
Yeah.
I'm not doing
That's
it.
crazy.
Anyway.
All right, yeah. Well, I want to talk about the music for a little bit,
Yeah,
obviously.
for sure.
I want to make sure we talk about that shit. So the first time that I heard your music in particular
Yeah.
was just before the LA Leakers freestyle, and I think I had heard a fucking single off your project.
Big homie.
Yes, with 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz,
Yes,
yeah.
and I was like, damn, this fucking Symba guy is really good.
Yeah.
And then your freestyle dropped.
Yeah.
And I didn't see your freestyle till
cried.
like a few months after.
He cried. Don't let him lie to you.
Yeah, and we shed
cried.
tears. Because I was like, damn, this is like, because I watch, we watch fucking music shit all the time. We listen to music all the time. That's what we do, right? Your job is to rap.
Yeah.
And you killed it.
Yeah, thank you,
So how does it feel now? I know you got like tons of people that, shared your shit and love your shit. How was that moment? Like, did you know as you went there that this shit was going to happen?
No.
No.
When I went there, I knew that I was gonna go crazy.
Right.
You turn that shit
I
on.
knew that I get a lot of love from posting freestyles on my Instagram.
Right.
So I knew that it was going to like get a lot of recognition that I didn't get yet.
Right.
So I was literally like, I'm about to get like 20,000 new followers. This shit about to be lit.
Like, I'm going to kill this shit.
Now, at the time, I had 39,000 followers.
Wow.
Let me tell you how this shit happened, right? I did the Cold Summer Challenge for Fabulous.
Right.
Fab posted me on his page. At that time, I had 17,000 followers. This is all last year.
During COVID?
Yes.
Jeez.
I had 17,000 followers. Fab posts me. I jumped to 30. About 3 months later, I do this freestyle, and Snoop posts it.
Wow.
Now, Snoop posts it, and I'm getting like damn near 1,000 followers an hour.
Just off the strength.
It's
of
just,
that.
it's
large
just going
following.
crazy.
Shout out Snoop Dogg.
Shout out to my homie Snoop. Shout out to
Uncle Snoop, man.
my boy G-Ride.
Fucking, yeah.
My boy G-Ride is who Snoop follow that posted it, and he seen it from his page, and he tagged both of us.
Wow.
So shout out to G-Ride for posting it.
Yeah.
So that happened, and it was going up. The following day, me and Wallow, y'all know Wallow and Gilly?
Yeah.
Wallow is like my big bro.
Right.
Okay.
Like, we talk like all the time. Like, anytime I'm not dropping music or putting material out, he be like, what the fuck you doing?
Like, what,
Why you ain't doing nothing?
What's the
you
plan?
lazy.
Yeah, yeah.
What's going on? He just be on my line, right?
Yeah.
So the next day after the Snoop post, Wallow's in L.A. He was like, pull up on me. So I pull up, and as I pull up, he got the phone out like, we about to battle.
What?
So Gilly's holding the fucking phone, and
Yeah.
then me and Wallow start rap battling, and then both of them posted it on their page the day after Snoop. So now I go from like 30,000 followers to damn near like 42,
Like, it just,
right?
It jumps
like
again.
42, 43,000, right?
Yeah.
Big Homie comes out 4 days later. The 2 Chainz song,
Shit.
Okay.
right? Chainz
Timing.
posts me. Chainz posts
What a
me,
fucking
right?
run. Yeah.
The next day, Dallas calls me. He's like, yo,
Shout out Dallas.
Shout
shout out
yeah.
Dallas. That's my big bro.
Man got his ear to the streets, man.
Always,
and he's a
always.
good dude, man. Shout out
Cash
Dallas.
told us a
dude.
story about him.
Yeah, Dallas
And you.
is
Yeah.
Dallas my dog, man.
Yeah.
But so Dallas like, yo, we need to go to the Leakers. So I'm like, as an artist, like when your A&R say some shit like that, like you don't never want to like be like, oh, I need time.
You'd be like, oh,
You know what I
be
mean?
ready. Like, yeah,
So
let's
you
go.
just like, all right, come on. When you want to go? You're like, Thursday. Now it's Monday.
you got, like,
But it's a Monday night though. Like I'm in the
so it's
bed.
not even. Yeah.
I'm in the bed at 1 a.m.
Yeah,
And
it
he
doesn't
like-
even
be
count.
working-
So it's
It doesn't
technically
count.
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday,
But Dallas
yeah.
be working though. That
No, he be up like that.
But that
Yeah.
boy getting to
And
it,
see,
man.
that's what people don't understand, bro. Like me and Dallas actually talked about that the other day. Like we was actually having a conversation about somebody he was in a meeting with, and they was like, "I'm coming for your spot," or like, "I'm coming." You know
Somebody
what I
said
mean?
that to him?
Yeah.
Damn.
And,
That boy work hard though.
and then he was like, it was so funny because he was like, he don't know the work that goes into
Yeah.
this shit.
He's like, good luck.
He was like, I'm built for the fucking work. He's not. You feel me? He was like, he's not. He was like, he started going into all the details of why he not and why he just go fucking slaughter him and all this. I was like, that's
Yeah.
my nigga.
Hell
You know what I mean?
Because Dallas is like a cool dude, but he's like a beast. Really.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
work ethic is crazy, man, and he knows, bro. He's been around. His
Dallas
relation-
stayed at the studio longer than the artist.
Wow.
putting in that work.
He stayed at the studio longer than the artist. He don't leave to the last artist damn near leave. Different.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Dallas hit me. He like, we going, so I'm like, all right, cool. So most times, like, when I write some of my best shit at the house.
Right.
Just like when I'm at the crib, just listening to beats. But a lot of times my son there, right, my baby mom there,
It's
or whatever,
distracting
and
shit, yeah.
they just like distract the fuck out of me to where I can't even get shit done most of the time. This week, they happen to be on vacation. So for
Fucking
the
stars
next
aligned.
48 hours,
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm
Right.
on it.
Yeah.
I'm just on it. So, bro, I go up there, and in the middle of rapping it, I think it was the part when I was like, I will never let a woman make me feel less. No, not that part. It was the part I said, I was on the phone with Wallow, and he was telling me to watch out for these hoes I knock.
Yeah.
Had to tell him that I ain't no nigga who just started getting pussy because his song got hot.
Hot, yeah.
In that moment, I knew I was doing something special.
That was the moment in the.
That was
The bars just start coming.
It wasn't even the bars.
It was just a feeling.
It was a feeling.
Yeah.
It was a
I
feeling.
told you,
It
turn
wasn't
that shit
even
on.
like it
Turn
wasn't
it
even
on.
like I knew this was gonna happen. I knew
Right,
it was gonna
right.
go this way. It was not. It was just a feeling like,
Yeah.
hey, bro. And I'm in my head while I'm rapping, but I'm talking to myself in my head.
It be
Like,
them
hey, bro,
This is crazy.
this
yeah.
is a viral moment. Don't fuck up.
Just keep
But I'm
going.
rapping though. In my fucking head, I'm
just
talking
knew.
to myself
Yeah.
like, nigga, do not fuck up.
Yeah.
And then there was one part where I like moved my hands, and I was like, you doing too much, chill.
You're like,
And I like dropped back down like this, and I got cool again, and I kept rapping like, and it was just a mind thing where I'm rapping and the shit coming out, but
Yeah.
I'm really talking to myself in my fucking head.
Yeah.
And then it was just like I finished, and everybody just was like, what the fuck just happened? Everybody, like, it was literally like just incredible, and it was like Symba, LA Leakers, woom woom, and then they yelled cut, and everybody was
It's
like,
like,
What the fuck?
we just
what
witnessed something.
the fuck
What
just
was
happened?
that? Yeah.
They was like, what just happened?
Yeah.
And then I knew it was good then. And then it was about 2 weeks later, they sent it to Dallas. He was like, I got the freestyle. And then he put it on the TV, and I was watching it, and I was like, this shit gonna go up.
This is it.
I
Yeah.
was like, this shit gonna go up. But I never thought LeBron was gonna post it.
Right. Right.
That
what
made
the
me
fuck?
listening.
I never thought LeBron was gonna
Probably
post
heard the
Yeah.
shit with the chain shit.
What was
I
that feeling
never
like?
thought-
That must have been.
He was
bro.
probably already vibing off
My
the shit with
homie
the chain
Fee
shit.
called me, bro. Shout out to Fee. My homie Fee called me. I was literally playing with my son, because sometimes when I post shit on Instagram, I like hate getting wrapped up in my Instagram.
Like, yeah.
So sometimes I post it and just put my phone down so I
Yeah.
don't look at the comments or how many likes and all the shit.
Right,
so I just
right.
like post it and put my phone down.
And go do some other shit.
So I posted it, and like it was about 15 to 20 minutes went by. But I was hearing the phone like zzz, 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 zzz. But then it started ringing. It was just ringing, 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 ringing. And I looked one time and I seen it was Fee. But I was playing with my son. We was playing basketball. So I was like, I'll call him back. And he called again.
You're like, oh shit.
And I'm like,
That has to be
and
important.
I waited, and he hung up, and then he called again, and I said, okay, something happened. So I'm thinking somebody passed, or, you know what I mean, something
Some
bad
real
happened.
shit. Yeah. Yeah.
And I picked up, he was like, bro. I'm like, what's up? He's like, nigga, LeBron just posted you. I'm like, for real? So I look at the phone, I like, boom, go on Instagram, type in
Notifications
King
going
James.
crazy.
Bro, it was just going crazy.
Wow.
So I was thinking the whole time, like, all right, this post gonna help me get to 50,000.
Right.
And I was at like 43 or 44,000 followers. Bro, that shit went from 44,000 to 120,000
Talk about.
in
Shout out
a
King
matter of
James.
like 3 weeks. I'm talking about every day. It was like LeBron said Simba's next. LeBron said Simba next. Like,
What the fuck?
it was the greatest thing ever, bro. So like,
Yeah.
to me, LeBron's the greatest athlete ever.
Yeah.
I don't
Forever.
care
Yeah.
nobody say.
Shout out, Bron.
Shout out to Bron,
No
man.
debate. Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to Bron for changing my life.
Just overall, like, just I used to always talk about like I'm not like an overall. I'm a basketball fan, but anyway, I'm just talking about just the overall good shit that he gets done, man. Like for real.
Oh, he's
real
a good
nigga.
dude. Yeah,
For real.
he's a great dude.
Now LeBron is like, he's like the first of his kind.
Right.
He's the first of his kind, bro. We've seen the mega star athlete. We've seen the athletic athlete. We've seen the superstar championship MVP.
Right.
We've seen Mike. We've seen Kobe. We've seen, the Kevin Durant's. We've seen all these different people.
Yeah.
Magics. But LeBron's like the first that's like outside of basketball that like is involved with the people.
He opened a fucking
Like
school.
like when he posted the shit and it was going up like that, I was
crazy.
like, bro, I wonder does he know his influence is this big?
Right.
Because it's like it's so much that like so many players of his stature and like
Right.
people of that level don't
right.
acknowledge and don't say. And he literally speaks on everything, like
Yeah.
from criminal injustice to like
Everything.
he speaks on like whatever's wrong in our community. He speaks up for it, as most people will feel like they'll lose their position
Right.
He
if
said
they
something
say
about it.
something.
He
He
doesn't care.
speaks up on that shit, bro. I love him for that.
And just to speak to his overall character, even keeping his like promise to his friends that he went to high school with, and all the people
Right.
that he does business with.
Now
they
that
all-
shit is hard.
That's
I'm
just,
gonna keep it real, bro. That
but
shit
that
is
just
hard,
that
bro.
speaks to his
Yeah.
character as a person, like
Bro,
you know
do
what
you
I'm saying?
realize how hard that is?
Right.
Like I got like 2 friends, bro, that I'm still cool with from high school. Well,
Right.
I got like 4.
Right.
You know what I mean? But even within them 4, it's like we got so much going on in life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know how rare it is, like, for somebody to come from Akron and be the biggest fucking basketball player,
To
arguably ever,
exist, Yeah.
and is able to put his friends
And come back
around
and- yeah.
business people and different agents so they can learn the game and be able to manage him and
It's
do
one of a kind.
Bro,
all
that
the
shit
gods.
is fucking,
Shout out to that man.
bro, that shit is damn near impossible, bro.
And just be a father figure too to his kids, man.
That shit
like,
is damn
overall
impossible,
every
bro.
basketball game this nigga's there
Yeah.
teaching the kids and shit like that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Speaking to his character, he's just a different guy when it comes to that. Like
He's
I
a
was just saying,
different guy,
that's why
bro.
I said overall 5-10 times because it's just so much shit.
Like
we can speak
360.
to.
He's
Yeah.
a great person.
Facts. And people always like compare him and like do the comparison thing
But
with
it's
like
not,
Jordan.
yeah.
But I don't think you can compare them. You know, it's
Right.
it's 2 different people in 2 different eras of
Right.
2 different characters.
Right.
Simple.
You
Right.
know what I mean? And of
Yeah.
2 different cultures.
Right.
So it's like I don't think
100%.
you can compare them and make one feel less than the other
Right.
because one may have more rings.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or one may have more MVPs. At the end of the
stats and
day,
fucking accolades,
they both
yeah.
changed the game.
Right.
They
Right.
both changed the game. They both transcended the game. They both did great shit
Yeah.
that most people on this earth,
Won't ever
damn
do.
near 99.9% of the people on this earth
Will
will
never,
never
yeah.
fucking do.
Ever.
So shout out to them.
Shout out. Damn. So, don't run from rap.
Yes, sir.
We gotta talk about this. Obviously came out 2020.
Yeah, the end of 2020.
Yeah. Right before.
December 4th, 2020.
Yeah. Which was like crazy because we've talked to a lot of people that during COVID they've like dropped music and shit, but a lot of people haven't been able to perform.
Yeah.
So they've had to like adjust, what they do. Like you had a busy COVID.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you've actually gone through this shit.
Yeah.
So for you personally, like what did you have to do differently? Like just grind harder? Like what was your thing?
I think it was just like adapting to the internet more.
Right.
Like I wasn't like really big on the internet
Right.
like that. I didn't really understand it.
Right.
I didn't really have an avenue or a lane for it.
Right.
So for me, it was always just like trying to make music and like hope that people respect my music enough just
That
to
way.
rock with me and I
Right.
could be able to do shows.
Right.
But when it wasn't an opportunity to do shows, it's like, damn, how I'm gonna get to the people.
Right.
So I started doing things like going live and doing like the Don't Run From R.A.P show on live.
Yeah.
I do these things now where I like go in my bathroom and just be like popping shit.
Yeah.
People just love it. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
People
I-
love characters. People love personalities.
And I start
Yeah.
realizing that, bro. And through my character, I start realizing that a lot of people love to receive information from me
Right.
because I'm somebody that's like been through what
Shit.
they're going through currently or
Right.
what they've been through or are about to go through.
Right.
So
It
once
has
I
value.
started realizing that, I just kind of started making my music like that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And just really being informative to where whatever it is I'm speaking on, I'm always giving game or giving knowledge at the level of where I'm at.
Yeah.
You know, so just through the pandemic, I was going live, tapping in with people. I did a live show,
Yeah.
you know, where I rented out a whole theater and had a band,
Wow.
sold tickets virtually.
That's
You
crazy.
know, like just did everything I could do to like tap in with people.
Right.
Because I looked at it as an advantage. Like, okay, most big artists right now, they gonna chill.
Yeah. They're
Because
not
they
gonna do
can't
anything.
tour,
Yeah.
they can't like really do too much. So
Right.
it's really kind of a time where people are sitting down and they looking for new things. And I realized that, and I was just like, shit, I'm doing these freestyles. I'm giving them game from the bathroom, shit, and
Yeah.
the music, like
All of that.
whatever it may
Just
be, giving them vlogs.
content. You out
Yeah,
there.
just tapping in with them. So
Yeah.
that was really my thing through the pandemic was just tapping in with the people.
Yeah. And it clearly worked. It paid
Yeah.
off. Now that we're in 21, do you have a bunch of shows planned to like? Because
Definitely,
that shit you have to perform.
definitely,
like,
we got a
that's-
lot of good shows. A lot of good things coming up. I'm currently like in the studio because like I'm like in the urge to make like another
Keep doing
project
shit,
right
yeah.
now.
Well, you've dropped singles already, right?
Yeah, I
You did
just dropped it.
Don't
It
Condone.
wasn't really a single. It was just more just like
a one-off.
you know something,
Yeah.
just
Heat
something
the
just for the
streets.
summer to heat the
Yeah.
streets up. You know.
Yeah.
But we got some stuff that's on the way, and I'm currently like working on a project
Nice.
with a very special, very very special person, a legend in the culture.
Ooh. Can you speak on it or you can't speak on it?
I can't give you no names,
But it's a legend.
he's a legend in the culture, and I will say that, you know, if all goes right, this
Yeah.
will be another great installment to his legendary series.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Just leave it at that.
I like that. That was like
That was
a mini hint right there. I didn't know. He said something right there.
Yeah.
Dig
amazing.
deep.
Yeah. That's awesome. So
sure.
you're gonna have a busy summer, it sounds like.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely, man. We got Space Jam. I'm actually about to drop a freestyle in the morning. I wasn't gonna do it, but
Just do it.
I just announced it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Right here. I'm gonna drop a freestyle in the morning. I got a song that's dropping on Space Jam tomorrow night.
Fuck yeah.
The soundtrack for Space Jam drops
Fire.
tomorrow night.
Congrats.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Congrats.
man. I've been getting my outfit together all day for the premiere. I'm going
Much
to my
deserved,
first
much
movie
deserved.
premiere.
Yeah.
So I got
it.
yeah, yeah. I got a song with me, Chance the Rapper, and John Legend.
Wow.
That's number 3 on the Space Jam soundtrack. I was also fortunate enough to work on number 4, which is called Hoops with Cash Doll and Sweetie.
Wow.
Shout out to my sis Cash Doll for bringing me in
Yeah.
and letting me, you know, just throw some input in on that track. And also got another joint that's a part of the Space Jam collection as well, but we gotta
wait
wait.
till- wait
We
to
gotta
talk
wait
about
till
that.
the movie drops.
Yes,
about
sir.
that.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
Yeah.
Symba, what's the best place to have people tap in with you to have all these updates and shit? Is it Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram. You can tap in with me. Instagram, Twitter. My main thing that I like is Instagram. I feel like that's like the biggest platform where we all connect on. So you could tap in with me on Instagram at The Real Symba. That's Symba with a Y, SYMBA. Tap in with me, man. But y'all should also follow me on that goddamn Spotify and Apple Music as well. Subscribe to the YouTube. We got a lot of great content coming real soon on the YouTube. Working on a lot of great vlogs and different shows, content and shit. So Vibe with us, man. Subscribe to all platforms.
Yeah, run that shit up.
Yeah, please follow The Real Symba, Instagram, all the platforms he just mentioned. Symba, thank you so much for joining us.
Man, I appreciate
Thank you
y'all
for
for
tapping
having me,
in.
man. Shout out to Big Fuzz, man.
Shout out Fuzz,
Shout out
man.
Fuzz.
Hey.
The connector.
Hey, that's Fuzz all day.
Yeah.
That's Fuzz all day. Fuzz gonna know what I mean when hey, Fuzz.
Tell him.
That's Fuzz all day.
Yo, on that note, we're tapping out. Be sure to subscribe, hit the bell. Thank you for watching.
Back on that X. Back on that X. Back on that X.